Sweet.
Okay. Are you on it?
Yeah, and then just go into presentation mode when you present your slides, and then we're good to go.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, slideshow. All right, from the beginning.
I think there was some. All right. Yeah. All right.
You There you go.
Okay. So today we're going to be talking about bank on balancer. Balancer is a DeFi protocol. Balancer uses a concept which is known as balancer pools, and these pools are essentially pools that are between 2 to 8 different cryptocurrencies, and they provide the liquidity required by traders. Now, when a balancer pool is first created, the ratio of tokens in the pool is set, okay, and the ratio can vary. Okay, now for you are creating a pool that has to do with bank. Major pair is between bank and wrapped Ethereum. Okay, and the percentage ratio for that pool is normally 80 to 20. 80% bank and 20% wrapped Ethereum. That's what makes up the total value of such a pool. So there are other different, you know, ratios for different cryptocurrencies. But for this session, we're just looking at bank on balancer, and common pair used by BanklessDAO is bank and wrapped Ethereum. Okay, balancer uses a system called smart order routing to ensure that traders achieve the highest traded, the fees, gas cost, and all of that. Right now, when on balancer, there are four factors that are important for every farmer to consider. The first is the ratio factor. Okay, now balancer liquidity pools and provide liquidity to pools with different weights. You have the 80-20, 90-95-5. Now, this ratio is what I was talking about initially. That I said that 80% of a pair that consists of bank and wrapped Ethereum is of bank and 20% of wrapped Ethereum. And then you might want to ask why. Okay, the reason is because Ethereum has more weight than bank. Okay, so if you have a higher percentage of wrapped Ethereum as compared to bank, you would not be having a lot of bar rewards. Okay, the bar rewards you receive is low because the pool is not balanced. Okay, so but to balance the pool, you need more percentage of a lesser weight currency or token as compares to lesser percentage of a higher weight cryptocurrency. And that's why for the bank wrapped Ethereum pair, we are using a higher percentage of bank because it has low weight, and a lower percentage of wrapped Ethereum because it has a higher weight, so that the pool can be balanced, and then we can be able to get adequate bar rewards for investing that liquidity pool. I don't know if it makes sense. Okay. So you'd have to know that the ratio is value based. So whether the price of the asset goes up or down, the ratio will still remain the same in terms of asset values. Okay. So it doesn't matter whether the price of bank goes up or the price of Ethereum comes down, the value of the base pairs remain the same despite the change in prices. Okay, so the second thing you have to also take into consideration is the fee factor. The fee factor allocates reward based on pools swap fee. So the lower the pool swap fee, the higher bar rewards and vice versa. Now we also run the third, which is the wrap factor. Okay, I'll just hear me talking about wrapped it. So there are other wrapped factor. Now, since the pools with the peg tokens, token pairs do not contribute as much to trading volumes, these liquidity pools have been given a wrap factor. Okay, we have high pegged assets like we have S Ethereum, we have W Ethereum, which is wrapped Ethereum, and these two have a wrap factor of 0.1, resulting in 10 times lower rewards versus normal pairs, whereas soft peg tokens like DAI, USDC have a wrap factor of 0.7, making the reward penalty significantly less harsh. All right. So taking all this into consideration, having peg tokens minimizes your chances of incurring impermanent loss. All right. Then the last factor is the bar factor. So all of these things that I mentioned affect the bar factor. So if your pool is not properly balanced, okay, it will affect how much bar rewards, and bar is the token of balancer. Okay, that's what they're rewarding. So it will affect how much bar you'll be receiving for your investment in that liquidity pool. Okay. So from this point on, we'll just jump on immediately to balancer itself so that I can explain all of these things, steps on how to actually invest bank and wrap Ethereum. All right. So the link, just before I move on, the link is here. So this is the link for there is balancer pool on Polygon mainnet, and then there's a balancer pool on the Ethereum mainnet. So, but for this session, we'll be just looking about Polygon, but it's actually the same process. Okay. All right. So this is what balancer looks like. Okay. This is what balancer looks like. This is balancer on Polygon. Okay. So now, before you go into investment, you want to make sure that the two coins or tokens that you want to use are already available on your wallet. Okay. So here is my MetaMask wallet. This is my Polygon wallet. And what we want to invest is bank against wrapped Ethereum. So my bank is already available. You can see that this is my bank. Okay. This is what I want to invest. Then this is my wrapped it. Okay, you have to make sure that the both of them are available on your wallet before you invest. Okay, so after confirming that, okay, you need to locate the pool. Okay, at bank against wrapped it. You can see it here. Okay, so just tap on that. All right, so this is it. So I'm on the right. I'm on the right place. All right. When you are there, what you have to do is add liquidity. Tap on add liquidity. Okay. So we're going to make sure that whatever we're investing is 20% of wrapped Ethereum and 80% bank. So amount of bank has to be higher than the amount of wrapped Ethereum. All right. So, wait. I think it's already more. Wait. Uh, okay. So, assuming, so this is our 20% wrapped Ethereum. This is our 80% bank. Okay. Once you have done that calculation and you have written, what is needed, right? Let's preview. Observe that when I had not filled in all the tabs, I wasn't able to preview. Okay. Let me clear this entirely. See, you can't be able to preview until you put in amount you need. Okay. You have to make sure is 80-20, and that is 1:4. So whatever you're using for wrapped it, say we are investing to wrapped it. Okay. To wrapped Ethereum. So sorry, say we are investing, sorry, give me Say we are investing, let's say, 8,000 banks. Okay. So 20% of that 8,000 banks in wrapped Ethereum, that's 1 over 4. So 8,000 divided by 4. That's what we'll be investing divided by 4. Okay. So 2,000. So we'll be having 2,000 wrapped it. Okay. As against, so this is an 80-20 ratio. Right? For this case, we don't have up to that, so we're just going to be investing what we have. So I'm going to be investing just to make sure you see that. So we go to preview, just tap on preview, right? Then it pops up add liquidity. So you have to confirm again. So yeah, it's not up to 20 wrapped in, but you can see I have 86, so it's 86.13. Just make sure it's between that range, 2080. You have to make sure that it's 2080. Right, so I'm tapping on add liquidity, and then it brings up a confirmation from your MetaMask. So you're going to confirm that you want to add this liquidity. So you can see that pop up right there. Okay, confirm it. It's gonna take some gas, and this we're spending 0.0213 Matic. Okay, so to confirm that, okay. Once you confirm, you can see this notification here is adding liquidity spending. Once it's confirmed, you get notified. Can you see that? Liquidity confirmed. Okay. So the next thing you would have to do after adding this liquidity, if you want to start benefiting from it, is to stake. Okay. If you don't stake it, you cannot earn. Right? It's just there. Let's return to the pool page. Where you see. Okay. It's just there. It's just in your pool balance. This is what we are investing. So if we want to earn from it, we have to invest it. So once you invest it, the peer, depending on the volume, affect your investment directly. But if you do not invest it, it just remains that way. To remain 0 dollars, okay, or 43 cents actually. So we're going to have to stake this. Okay, stake. All right. I'm gonna confirm this. Once you do, and it's being staked, you also get a confirmation that your investment has been staked, and you get that confirmation right about now. Okay, wonderful. You can see that you have invested already, so you can view and claim rewards. Okay, but at this time, there's nothing to claim yet. Really nothing to claim right now. Once it's there for a while, you can be able to. And if you want to know what you have invested, how much you have invested, you can just go to portfolio, tap on portfolio, and you're able to see how much you invested. You can see this is 0.43. Okay, this is how much you invested. Okay, and that's just how it is. That is how you get your bank on balancer. Okay, in the bank slash wrapped Ethereum pair. Okay, so you can, this same process is the same thing you have to do for mainnet. You have to make sure that the amount of bank you want to use is on your mainnet. The amount of wrapped Ethereum is also on your mainnet. The process is exactly the same on mainnet, exactly the same. Okay, so that is that. Do you have any questions? Any questions? Oh yeah, it does. Initially, if you looked at, I'm coming. When you come to claim, so coming. Give you the precise amount, but actually, the higher your investment is, the higher the bar rewards that you actually get. That's how it actually works. That's how it works. The higher the bar rewards you get, the higher investment, or the higher you invest in a particular pool, the higher chance you have of getting a higher bar rewards. Okay, so I was